Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things already rolling.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
Yeah, fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more discipline than people credit him.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Rooney. He has found the way through. Rooney, in by Rooney. Oh, good effort! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Looking for options for movement. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to play it through. Schneider providing an outlet on that flank. And they can counter here. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Koller might just make this. Rummenigge. It's played through for him. Now there's a fine ball. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Azar. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Eto'o. And this is Nedved. Nedved! Just off target.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Looking for the run. And there's green grass ahead of him. Goes for a shot! Well, now it's oh, he's been caught napping. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Schneider. Schneider. Cross goes in there.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Good read, needed to be. Rummenigge. Can he spark a counter here? Can he get it through?
Liverpool really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, that's nice. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shot a goal! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Lille really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
30 minutes gone. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Pepe has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Schneider. Now it's Yaya Toure. Rummenigge defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Balde, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rooney, in by Rooney. And that's the keeper's ball. Balde, either side giving way, it has been tight. Yaya Toure. Schneider wants to run onto this. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, really cute, what a lovely series of passes. And this is Schneider. Shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Schneider actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Eto'o. Now that looks a decent ball. No way through, so back it comes. Collar. Nicely spread. Now it's Nedved. That's travelling a long way. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Knocks it out wide. Takes a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Liverpool have their third corner. Schneider goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Played out to the left flank. Now, can they get him away? And this is Rooney. Now the cross. Thinks about the shot. Oh, what a ball! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Now it's Eto'o. Can he latch on to this? No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe. Van Basten. That looks a good ball through. He's in one-on-one. Deftly away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Van Basten. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe. Looking to play him in. It's Van Basten! Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. This is a promising build-up. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And that has been cleared. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Nedved. Rummenigge. Rooney. Oh, he's bustling. Collar! Oh, given away. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. And it's Schneider.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Yaya Toure. It's run loose here. Schneider herring after the ball here. Not the most accurate pass. So what can they make of this? Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Nesta attempts a clearance.
Changement en cours.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, good looking ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Great ball, and he's in here. Incoming delivery. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rummenigge. And this is Van Basten. Mbappe. And he's heaved it away. That has been slung wide.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rolls it backwards. Rummenigge. Koller can be a real threat inside the box. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Ferdinand cuts it out. Mbappe. The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was... So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Collier, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Bullet! It's their first effort on goal.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Good ball, good take. Oh, and he shoots! And again! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Great ball, and pull it! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lille leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a goal kick. Bullet is always looking to break lines. Some intricate passing, looking to progress. Tries a shot! And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Lille are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Thinks about the shot. This looks promising. He doesn't look too happy with that. Bale. Haaland, looking for the run. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Rooney. Rooney is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gattuso cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Bale picks it up out wide. And here's Haaland. Haaland. He's had a shot! Haaland! That is brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Back to within one! Interesting! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Rummenigge. Now it's Van Basten. Look at the space. It's Rooney! And no mistake. And this is getting better and better. So, what's your view on that goal then?
Yeah, it's wonderful work, Peter. He just got his head down and absolutely drilled it. Good luck getting to that for the keeper.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
AC Milan could counter here. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Van Basten going about things with real menace. Now, can they get him away? And it's been played through. Oh, good! Oh, crossbar! It is a corner, good chance. It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely aimed pass. Pull it. Rooney has it out wide and in space. Oh, that passes. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. And the shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Lille. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Lille up by 3 after a terrific 45 minutes. Even in a game like this, you would think that should be enough. And here is the first touch of the second half. Spread it left. He is just caressing the ball. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a fine interception. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bale. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He has found the way through. And here's Haaland. Rooney. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. Pull it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pull it. Van Basten. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lille disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Rummenigge. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Rooney. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, red, nice interception. Pull it. Van Basten. Now Mbappe. He's found the way through. Just too much on that. Opts for safety. Haaland is onto this. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mbappe, Gattuso with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Pull it. Mbappe. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Shoots! And again! again! And yes, it's there! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Lille are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Mbappe, well timed, excellent interception. And it's Gullit. Araujo. And it's Gullit. Now that looks a decent ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Lille clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Van Basten. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And this is Bale. And the shot's on here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He'll fancy himself from here. So the perfect chance to get one back. Bale! Has another go! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a little off target. Gattuso promptly onto that, and that is that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Van Basten. Kim Min-jae is the guilty party there. That's a sharp pass. And he cuts out the supply. Collier. Aimed beyond the defence. Tries to pass it through. Gullit. Threads one in. And he's intervened well there. Oh, this looks sharp.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears here. Cleared away. That's a throw. And here's Rooney. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Kim Min-jae gets it away. Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Hangs one in. That's not going far. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's being urged to shoot.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Mbappe. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Good read, needed to be. And time is up. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Corner then.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And a header! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Tries to pass it through. And he welcomes, takes a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Paris are looking to go forward now. Now it's Alvarez. Thuram. That's a sharp pass. That has not gone well. Lille are looking to break at pace. Messi. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Paris! And it's Paris who take the lead! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Lille are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, cracking ball. Shot a goal! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Good ball, good take. And he's there to get it away. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Bullet.
Lille are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Alvarez. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Alvarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe, he has found the way through. He's rising!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Lille have their second corner now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Mbappe with a reputation for taking on any shot. Nesta. Messi. Nesta. Koller does really well to win the ball there. Rooney cuts it out. Rudiger. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Koller. Oh, good spread. Vieira. Pirlo, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Ibrahimovic. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Vieira. Knocks it out wide. In towards the... Terrific effort! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Rummenigge. It's Hullet. Now it's Van Basten. Spread it left. Flings it across. Lille are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Van Basten, spread out to the left. Crossed in again. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pirlo.
Additionnel, 3 minutes.
Messi. Vieira. Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Knocks it into space. Nesta. But it's Thuram. Distributed tidily. Oh, he's played it in low. Mbappe. That's it, 45 minutes up. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Paris, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And this is Van Basten. Oh, he's all alone. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Mbappe. And he's whipped it across. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Mbappe. And here's Alvarez.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And he's had it nicked away.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rummenigge. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's a sweeping cross. And it's been hooked away. Hullet. Mbappe. In towards the back stick. Cleared without hesitation. Stood up well to him there. And this is Rooney. Crosses it in. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. So, third corner of the game. And that should get the job done. The message is clear. None shall pass. Oh, that goes for a shot! So their fourth corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. And it's Hullet. That's tidy. Rummenigge. Pirlo. Alvarez. Now it's Alvarez. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Van Basten. Well read, and the danger is averted. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Hullet. Half an hour gone in the second half. Rummenigge. That is a brilliant interception. And he's heaved it away. Played out to the left flank. Messi. That's a good foray he's making. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
That is ended up in no man's land. Mbappe. Rummenigge. He's a sharp little ball here. Van Basten! That has been cut short. That is good progress on the left. Oh, good take in a good area. That's going to go a long way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Hullet. Mbappe, and the counter is on. The final 5 minutes. Space for him to turn and look. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Collar might just make this. Rummenigge. Collar, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
1 minute.
1 minute to add, according to the board. That's at the end. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they? Mbappe. Rummenigge. Messi. Very nicely done. Koller. Now it's Rooney. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hazard aims beyond the defence. Oh no, this does not look good. Bullet. Van Basten. Rummenigge. Koller. Now that's well seen too. Pele. Rummenigge. And it's Gullit. And here's Van Basten. Crosses it in. A header! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looking for options for movement. Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Tries to pass it through, knocks it into space. It's a promising position. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Can he spark a counter here? Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rooney can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's gone for a throw-in. Rummenigge, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Paris Saint-Germain are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible.
Shot a goal! Hazard. Desailly. Now, can they get him away? That's good defending, very good defending.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
And it's Gullit. Varane deals with that comfortably. Oh, good read.
He read that really well.
And a chance! Again, a brilliant save.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Rudiger. Rooney. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's in a good... Van Basten! That was probably asking just too much. Van Bronckhorst. And it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get on the end of this? Rooney. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Araujo. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. He's on it, can he get away?
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's having a shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Some resolute defending there. Now it's Rooney. Vieira. It's Hullet. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Araujo was in no mood for any of that. That'll be a throw. Mbappe has created one goal already.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah. And that signals the end of the first period. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Lille go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Lille are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. Back on the way then. Lille leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Van Bronckhorst is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Van Basten. Now it's Mbappe. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Time and again they are repelled. Araujo. And it's Ferdinand. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Vieira. It's Hullet. And it's Van Basten. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So what can they make of this? Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pele. Lille are ahead here by what is still the only goal. He's in a great position here. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Shot, surely! And he hits the net! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rummenigge, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rummenigge. Rooney.
They'll want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
He is through here! Collar. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Could move up a gear here. Driving on and making good progress. He's through here. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Lille have their second corner now. That's an excellent interception. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well,
decent chance! And that has fair fizzed. Lille have their third corner. Vieira. This looks promising. And he is... shoots! So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, what chance for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They're up to 5 corners now. And that is expertly dealt with. Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Ibrahimovic, now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's a sharp little ball here.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Great vision. Rooney. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Floated through. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Great ball, and the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Paris Saint-Germain with the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on? Paris Saint-Germain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Rooney. Rummenigge! That pass isn't the best. And it's Van Basten. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! It's always been caught napping. This could be their final throw of the dice.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Nice interception, well timed.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one. And it all...
Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Expertly. Can he finish? And it's in. We thought they were done, but never say never. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So all square with almost no time remaining. They'll have to settle for that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's...
Impressive jump! And he has kept it out somehow!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Quality ball. Collar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Gullit. Goulet. Vieira. It's Gullit. This is a promising build-up. Rummenigge. An instinctive delivery. And it's been... Shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Conte. Now it's Goulet. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that's super. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Goulet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Pass is just off target. Adriano. And it's Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge, always looking for that half a chance. Good read, needed to be.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Vieira. Gattuso. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Wriggles his way through. Mbappe proves... Collar! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Gullit is always looking to break lines. Adriano. Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. And this is Van Basten. Towering header! Goal! Nil! And they get themselves in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Lille with the lead. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? And that was struck with genuine force.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Lille presented with a golden opportunity here. This for genuine comfort. As you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Lille go up by 2 and are looking good.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Lille have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He's gone forward.
Il y
Araujo
aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
ended up in no man's land. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, this looks sharp. Collar chasing after it. And reclaimed it in a trice. So, a temporary halt to the action.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Lille largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1.
Attention, changement.
And they get things going again. Rudiger. Rooney conjures time and space where few can. It's a pretty loose pass. Adriano. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Rooney. He's on it. Can he get away? Rummenigge with... Oh, great leap! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pull it. Mbappe. Rummenigge knocks it into space. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a quick ball upfield. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That has not gone well. And it's Van Basten. Mbappe! And this is Van Basten! Off the post! Saliba plays it long. Rummenigge. Araujo, always a very imposing presence at the back. Rummenigge. Adriano. Oh, important interception. Goulet looking to play him in. And here's Rooney. And it's Rooney. And he's had it nicked away. Adriano. Bullet looking to add to his goal.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And he's straight offside. Van Basten, Bullet, Gattuso gets a foot in and wins the ball. Aims beyond the defence. Solar. Solar! Has another go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And now they can spring out of defence. And Solar! And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Yeah. And it's Rooney. Tries to play it through. Doesn't quite get there. He's trying to hit the front line here. Rummenigge. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he get on the end of this? Ferdinand. Here's Vieira. Now it's Van Basten. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Saliba cuts it out. Has a look and plays it forward.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Can he spark a counter here? Koller. Lazio can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Pato unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, that was vital. Zola.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
5 minutes left on the clock. Adriano. Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Changement en cours.
Corner number 2 then. Takes a shot! Lille are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
And here's Van
additionnel.
Basten. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Van Basten. Van Basten. He's had a shot! And that has fair fizzed. It's their second corner of the game. And there goes the final whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
Great chance! Oh, this looks sharp. And the counter is on. Now, can they get him away? That's been slipped through, and that is expertly dealt with. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Lille clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's got the beating of his man. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Lille presented with a golden opportunity here. So this the chance to fire his team in front. He scores for sure! Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Casapia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rooney. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Basten. What a throw in. Lille leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Hullet. Might be danger here. He's free. Big chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Rooney. So what can they make of this? Looking for options for movement. Makaleli. No way through. Hullet.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Knocks it out wide. It's come to nothing. Van der Sar sends that a long way. Rummenigge. Araujo.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Casapia have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
That has not gone well. Spread neatly. Now, can he find a finish? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Makaleli. Now Mbappe. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And the shot! No, just not quite.
Hullet certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. He's had it taken off him. Seedorf. And it's Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball. Rooney. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. That's been cut out, well played. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Oh, well played. Rooney. Koller. Opts for safety. Koller might just make this. Now it's Rooney. Rummenigge. Oh, given away.
Lille really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Look at the space here. He's given the time to pick a pass. Vieira. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. That's really well manoeuvred. Koller. And here's Van Basten. Seedorf. Platini. In with the challenge. Has a look and plays it forward. Now that's well seen too. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Mbappe. Van Basten.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Lille leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Lille leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Casapia have got it back and they'll have another go. And he's managed to get free. Pull it. And it's Rooney. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Mbappe, pinches it off him. Platini. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rudiger simply refused to be outdone there. Quality ball. Oh, that's superb. And here's... Oh, shooting chance! Lille just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to thread one through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Makaleli. Neymar. Vieira cuts it out. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Platini. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Rooney. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Basten! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Thuram calmly anticipates. That is a little undercooked. Now it's Van Basten.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He has found the way through.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
In again. Nice interception, well timed. Ibrahimovic. Makaleli. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rummenigge. It's Hullet. Rummenigge. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Good read, needed to be. Half an hour gone in the second half. Ambitious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, easy pickings there. Rooney. Yamal going forward. And this is Dembele. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And that pass isn't the best. And here's Yamal. Cross goes in there. Bergomi gives no quarter whatsoever. Looking for the run. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rooney! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well timed, excellent interception. Nicely aimed pass. Can he get it through? And that pass just didn't quite work. That has been cut short. Looking to play him in. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Lille can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Rummenigge, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tele stood his ground strongly. And that's the keeper's ball. Well, they could break here. He's had it taken off him. Donatoni. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Guardiola. And it's Hazard. Van Bronckhorst with the cross. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Hazard. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, great header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Lille have the chance to go the other way. And he's picked it up out wide. Lille are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He's having a pop!
Hazard really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Van Bronckhorst is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's Hazard. Hazard going forward. That is what... Chance!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rummenigge. Nicely weighted ball. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Manchester United definitely like their pressing from the front.
Oh, he's having a go! And he's had it nicked away. And it's Guardiola. Can he get it through? Oh, that's an excellent interception. Rummenigge tries to thread one through. Mbappe gets into a good position. And a chance! Played into space. And that was asking for too much. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Rummenigge. Mbappe. Oh, good-looking ball. Pele. And it's Hazard. Pepe spots it and intercepts. Van Bronckhorst tries to play it through. Oh, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So,
and the shots! He scored!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Mbappe, who needs just... And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Lille up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Lille have made the crucial break. Chance! And that's a sharp finish. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Lille are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, they could be caught out here, and again! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And with that, he takes home the match ball. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It's rising! Oh, crossbar! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's Van Basten. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found the way through, and he shoots! And it's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Space for him to turn and look. Now, can they get him away? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Alexander-Arnold. That is ended up in no man's land. Rooney. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's in on... It's Van Basten! And that's a good finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Lille are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rummenigge! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And they can counter here. And it's Van Basten. Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Platini, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
75 minutes played. Platini. And Alexander-Arnold. Albertini. Now here's the delivery.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Vieira. Ferdinand. Rummenigge. That's been cut out, well played. Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Goes for a shot! Not out the best in the keeper.
Manchester United are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
He has found the way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Platini, distributed tidily. Lille clearly now in lead preservation mode. Koller with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. Looking for the run. Has a look and place it forward. Park Ji-sung.
Il y aura 4
Some
minutes
resolute
de
defending
temps
there.
additionnel.
Now it's Rooney. Platini. Now that's well seen too. Gullit. Rummenigge, who's set up 1 goal so far.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Real chance! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well,
And that will be it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
FC Barcelone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling.
we've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Reed.
Now it's Cruyff. He has found the way through. That's a good run down the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking to play him in. And the finish!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's going wide left. And that's been drilled in. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism.
It's Schneider! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. There's the header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that interception was most necessary. Can he finish? In he goes again! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Rooney conjures time and space where few can. And it's Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lille yet to have an attempt on goal. Yaya Toure. Passing night. Goes for a shot! Collar chasing after it. Schneider. Cruyff. Now it's Eto'o. Cruyff gets into a good position.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Mbappe turns back here, probably the best option. Rummenigge. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rooney. The referee has given a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that is expertly dealt with. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bullet. Tries to pass it through. Lille can try it again now. Lille have their second corner now. Nice interception, well timed. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Rooney. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's an excellent interception. Looking for options for movement. Eto'o. That's destined for the flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Vieira. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is a little undercooked. Floated through. And it's Schneider. Tries from distance. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Cruyff. He is through here. Bullish header! Goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods.
And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Lille trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Van Basten. Rummenigge going about things with real menace. Rummenigge threads one in. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to play it through. Messi. Now it's Eto'o. That has been slung wide. Nicely weighted ball. Eto'o receives it in a wide position. Rooney. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Oh, great feat, that.
Messi! Oh, nice touch. He's picked a decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pull it. Lille still this single goal behind. Vieira. Cruyff.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And a shot! Well taken goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a little off target. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He's found a way past. Delivery from Mbappe. So their fourth corner of the game. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And it's Rooney. And this is Van Basten. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Still alert as ever. That's so well played.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, easy pickings there. Collier. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Delivery from him. Towering header. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Now, can they get him away?
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Pull it. Good take. Messi! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rummenigge.
Lille really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Mbappe, and it's Van Basten. Mbappe scooting forward. Ferdinand is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. And it's Eto'o. No, he's not getting past him there. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And that's it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Just eases him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's managed to get free. Aims beyond the defence. Great chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Tries a shot! Pull it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Stojkovic. Ronaldinho is in a really good position out wide. Rummenigge. And it's Van Basten. Oh, easy pickings there. Stojkovic. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho venturing down the left. It's Ronaldinho! Mbappe. Rooney. And the pass is intercepted. Stojkovic. And here's Ronaldinho.
Lille really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he is deftly... He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, that was vital. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ronaldinho plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. He's found a way through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Now it's Cantona. And this is Ronaldinho. Rummenigge did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ronaldinho is wide and looking to get onto this. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, no joy this time. Van Basten, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And he's quick to return it. Out towards the flank. Rooney.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's made its way to him. Oh, important interception. And it's Ronaldinho. Rooney tries to play it through.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's taking on the lot of them. Lofted in.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He's having a shot! And that's a good finish. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Van Basten is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Dani Olmo spots it and intercepts. And that brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. We get things going again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Shoots to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Brilliantly cut out. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Rijkaard. Stojkovic has created 1 goal already. Knocks it into space. Very nicely done. That's a throw. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Silvestre is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Rooney, and again they run up against stubborn defending. Dani Olmo, nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe, looking for options for move. Shoots! In he goes again! It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
That pass has been well intercepted. And he welcomes it in. Now, can they get him away? And it's Ronaldinho. Stojkovic. Robson promptly onto that, and that is that. Stojkovic. Great vision. Ronaldinho is in a really good position out wide.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Threads one in. It's played through for him. Bullish header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Guardiola is always looking to break lines. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Rooney. Now it's Van Basten. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge tries to pass it through.
Lille really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, well played, well played. And he was alert to it. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Lee Kang-in picks it up out wide. And he's got Lee Kang-in! And that really should have been that.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Stojkovic. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, that's fabulous. Look at the space here. Shot a goal!
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Good read, Nick. Van Basten! Oh, split-second reaction.
Van Basten is offering a right smile there.
Rummenigge has fallen kindly here. And there goes their last chance. Lille can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rijkaard. And this is Vieri. And he's having a shot! Has another go! And it's a goal! And there is your opener. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Lille finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, it's Van Basten. Dani Olmo opts for safety. Van Dijk. Dani Olmo is herring after that one. And it's Totti. And here's Vieri. Gives it back. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And Araujo. Mbappe. Tries to pass it. It's Salah! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rooney. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, it's Van Basten. Rummenigge. Oh, good ball.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Now it's Totti. And the through ball. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, they could be caught out here. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Ah, good steal. He just read it.
Lille are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, super find. And the shot! It's a goal! Lille are all square. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Lille restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now there's a fine ball. And he was alert to it. Koller dominates aerially so often. Driving on and making good progress. And it's Rooney. Rooney ventures forward. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. McAllister, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Liverpool definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice now.
Shot a goal! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Liverpool really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Lille are looking to go forward now. Koller. Looking for the run. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Showing good feet. And that's gone loose. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. McAllister is the team's great visionary. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. McAllister. Now it's Vieri. Vieri scooting forward. Neither of these two want to come off second best. McAllister. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Mohamed Salah. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! And that's a tidy finish. Into the lead once more. How very smart. He just got it right.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Temps additionnel.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Dani Olmo, cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Chers spectateurs.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Lille
Shapes to shoot! That was quite a hit. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Mohamed Salah. And this is Mohamed Salah. Flashes it across. And that's the keeper's ball. Koller.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Totti. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, there's a probing ball, and it's McAllister. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. And here's Dani Olmo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So we've reached the hour mark. And here's Totti. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's a McAllister! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Mbappe. Rummenigge.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cleared away.
Lille really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Rummenigge. That is a great pick out.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And it's Van Basten. That has been slung wide. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's gone searching crossfield. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Totti. Oh, that's neat. Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. That's good play. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Rijkaard. Backward it goes.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Salah. Zanetti. to go back here. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mohamed Salah. And here's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo crosses. Rooney plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, it's Van Basten. And he's picked it up out wide. Well seen, saw that coming. Can he get it through? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Attention, changement.
Romero, Saliba going after that. Now it's Dani Olmo. It's a promising position. Strong running down that left flank. Looking for options for movement.
Liverpool really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it.
Can he finish?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that will be it. Lille perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. In 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Well, here's a guy, Jim, whose position you would certainly understand, and indeed his club was your club also. What do you see as the key role for Trent Alexander-Arnold?
I don't think we've seen a defender, let alone a fullback, so technically accomplished as he is. His main job is in the final third, producing telling passes. Defensively, it's a weakness. Going forward, he's a gem.
And it's Rooney. Vieira. It's Hullet. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe has it in a wide position. header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Kessié. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Šeško can be a real threat inside the box. So what can they make of this? Still goalless at the moment. And here's Van Basten. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Van Basten. Rummenigge. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe in acres of space out wide.
Boca Juniors definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking to play him in. Rummenigge. Kessié. Šeško. And the counter is on. And Robertson. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's De Jong. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's been played through. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Rummenigge cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility.
Can he finish? Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. That pass isn't the best. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And a header! Goal! Boca Juniors! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
It's Van Basten! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And he plays one through. Oh, that's a key interception. Robertson is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Kessié is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, good fly! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half. And that should get the job done. Oh, looks a smashing ball. Bruno Fernandes. And it's De Jong. De Jong! Oh, he's given that plenty, but not... And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Lille finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows. And the shot! Kessié. De Jong. Now it's Haaland. Lee Kang-in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bruno Fernandes, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Mbappe, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Kessié gets a foot in and wins the ball. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bruno Fernandes. Pass somewhat off target. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Collier. And here's Van Basten. Now it's Mbappe.
Lille really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have...
And a chance! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal...
Oh, he's been caught on... Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rummenigge. Boca Juniors are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Šeško tries to play it through. Oh, big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Boca Juniors get their fourth corner. That has been knocked clear. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Played, can he finish?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Robertson. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rudiger. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Passing is crisp and sharp. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. That is ended up in no man's land. Collier. Oh, good spread. Oh no, what has happened here? And it's Rooney. Great vision. That's gone for a throw-in.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 8. Número 10.
Pull it.
Entran.
Looking for the far
Número
post.
11.
Keeper
Número
has taken
37.
decisive action.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Rooney. Van Basten does have his name on the score sheet, of course. De Jong, that's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe in the hunt and looking threatening. De Bruyne. Menu,
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
no luck with that dink over the top. And that is the last of the action. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.